Oh, hi! Welcome to my living room. I'm Lucy, and today we're going to talk about Art Nouveau. Let's start with a few translations, so you don't get confused along the way. In Czech, we say the word secese. We further divide this word into organická secese and geometrická secese. In English, these are called Art Nouveau and Art Deco. Even though they seem similar and even fall into the same category in Czech, they are in fact quite different. So don't get them confused. The Art Nouveau started to form around the year 1890. At this time, the Industrial Revolution was at its peak, but not everyone liked it. And that's why the arts and crafts movement was formed. The people behind this art movement rejected the look of mass-produced objects and instead embraced the work of craftsmen. Such creations were completely original and could not be mass-produced. The Art Nouveau evolved from this movement, but they did not reject the Industrial Revolution entirely. Instead, they used its strength to bring art, craftsmanship, and nature into people's everyday life. It was modern in its use of materials, such as iron and glass. It allowed them to create large, open, and organic spaces. They made high-quality items from furniture to jewelry. Its signature style is recognized by whiplash curves, flower motifs, and asymmetrical lines. And there is one artist whose work became the literal face of these motifs. It was the Czech painter Alfons Mucha. While we call it Art Nouveau today, for a long time in Paris it was simply known as Le Style Mucha. Let's demonstrate on his art how Art Nouveau looks like. First, there is the composition. Mucha often placed his subjects, usually women who looked like forest goddesses, inside a circle or arched frame. This created a sense of balance and harmony, almost like a window into another world. Then there is the line work. Remember those whiplash curves I mentioned earlier? Mucha took that idea and applied it to hair. In his work, hair isn't just hair. It's a flowing, organic tangle of lines that mimics the vines and flowers surrounding the figure. It's the perfect example of the organic nature of Art Nouveau, where every line feels like it's growing and alive. Finally, we must talk about the colors. Unlike the bold, aggressive colors of later movements, Mucha used a palette of muted pastels, golds, purples, and soft greens, all colors you can find in nature. The other Art Nouveau pieces use the same color palette as well. But over time, Art Nouveau was slowly replaced by Art Deco. Art Deco celebrated the Industrial Revolution, and it translated the power of machines, speed, modern technology, and functional glamour. Art Nouveau was forgotten, until its revival in 1960s and 70s, largely associated with the hippie movement. A popular books amongst these hippies was Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Maybe that's why the Art Nouveau aesthetic got tied with fantasy and was used during designing the Lord of the Rings movies in the 2000s. Nowadays, Art Nouveau is getting popular again. A lot of people are tired of the minimalistic aesthetic and are seeking an escape into a more whimsical world. What about you? Do you like the look of Art Nouveau? Just remember, if you decide to upgrade your home or jewelry collection with some Art Nouveau pieces, don't buy those cheap, mass-produced items that go completely against the point of Art Nouveau, and instead support a real artists and craftsmen. Thank you so much for your attention and feel free to ask me any questions.